Let us learn about the switch case statement in Java programming. So we'll learn switch case statement by writing a program which will output the name of the day, the weekday, according to the number which we input. Like for example, if we input 1, then the output will be Monday. If we input 7, then the output will be Sunday. Right? So let's write the basic Java program structure. So I write import java.util, importing the utility class. I write the class name, which is hello. The file name is also hello, then the class name will also be hello. The main function, then the object of the scanner class to take input from the user. Okay, so then I'll make a variable. Let's name it the day number. Then a line prompting the user to enter the day number. Then we'll take input inside the day number variable, an integer. Okay, so this comes the part where we have to write the switch case statement. Okay, so we write switch and it takes a key, or you can say a choice, so that will be the day number here. So a switch case statement will operate according to the day number, which is the key here. So the first case we write here case 1. So 1 is the, you can say, the value which will be compared with the key. So if the two match, then the statements inside that case will be executed. If it doesn't, then another case will be executed. Okay, so inside it, this will be, the output will be Monday. So if day number is 1, then output will be Monday. I forgot a semicolon here. Yeah. Then I write the break statement. The break statement is very important. I'll tell you why in a minute. So I'll just copy the other 7 cases, right? Okay, so we have our 7 cases here. First case will print Monday, 5th will print Friday, 7th will print Sunday, right? And finally there will be a default case. So why the default case? So for example, suppose if the user enters 6, then the statement inside case 6 will be printed, which will be Saturday. But suppose if the user enters 10, so we haven't made a case for 10. So in that scenario, the statement inside default condition, in the default case, will be executed, right? So let's just write here system.out.println. We'll just write invalid input. There are only 7 days in a week, so we need only input only 1 to 7, right? Other than that, it is a invalid input. Okay, so now let me tell you about the break statement. So why we write the break statement? Suppose I remove it, okay, here, and the user input 1. So we go to case 1 and we print Monday, and then we come to the next line. So in the next line it will continue to print Tuesday as well, right? And if there is no break statement here also, then it will go down and print Wednesday also. Okay, so till the control encounters a break statement, it will continue to execute the next case on and on. So that's why we write the break statement, so that if the input is 2, Then after printing Tuesday, it will encounter a break statement and the switch case will stop. Okay, so a switch case is over. Let's just write in.close, which is closing our scanner class object, and let's run a program to see if it works or not. So I get a error here. So what is the okay, so when we run it, we get the prompt enter the day number. So let's enter 2. So we get the output as Tuesday. Let's run it again and enter another number. So we'll enter 6. We get Saturday. Now let's enter an invalid number. For example, let's input 11. Then we get output as invalid input. So we can see that our program is working, and this is how the switch case statement works. It takes a key, it compares it with the values. If the value in the key is equal, then it executes the statements inside that case. If none of the cases matches, then it will execute the default case. Okay, so I hope you liked it and you learned about the switch case statement in Java programming. Thanks a lot.